hear about? Okay, again, we're doing Pythagoras. The formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, on the first one, they've given us a right triangle. 6 centimeters is on this side. 11 centimeters is on this side. So we have A and B. Does it matter which order we do it in?
No.
No, it really doesn't because of the commutative property and its addition. So we can do 6 squared plus 11 squared equals c squared. It could be 11 squared plus 6 squared. Doesn't matter. What's 6 squared?
36.
36. 11 squared?
121.
121 equals c squared. So that's 157 equals c squared. So the square root of 157 equals c. So when we look at this, what is 157 between?
157.
Okay, think of your perfect squares. All right? So look at a number line. Okay. We know the square root of 100 is 10. 11 is the square root of 121. 12 is the square root of 144. 13 is the square root of 169. So we know the square root of 157 is between 12 and 13. Okay? So we know this is between 12 and 13. Because you're probably thinking, well, what am I supposed to do when I'm taking a test and I don't have a calculator? Right? Here, we have various answers here. Well, here's one that's 12.5. Is there anything else that's, well, there's 12.5 and there's 12.9. Are we kind of halfway in between 144 and 169? Yeah, we're about halfway in between. We're not at 12.9 because that would be like root 165, wouldn't it? Yeah, so you can make a good estimate about what it is. Look at number 4. Number 4, they give us a right triangle. They tell us that this is 12 yards and this is 13 yards. What side is missing?
The B side.
The B side. It could be the A side, but I always make it the B side. If I'm missing a leg, I'm always missing the B side. So we have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. All right? So 144 plus B squared equals 169. How do I get B squared by itself? Isolate the variable expression, right? And how are we going to do that? Subtract 144 from each side. Perfect. Good job. Okay, now we have B squared equals 25. What's B? 5. B equals 5. Because what you do is you take the square root, because if you do it to one side, you got to do it to the other. It's just like everything else. If we added 2 to one side, we add 2 to the other. If we take the square root of b squared, we take the square root of 25. Questions? Painful? You understand why a squared plus b squared equals a c squared, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.